me shooting the cows? So weird. Oh well. I can shoot the cows too. Fields shack. There's nothing here. Lots of missiles. Lots of missiles, holy crap. Ooh, star cap. Make some Brahmin steaks. Some dog steaks. Rushing water. Oh, it's jet water.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in Boomer territory. Now that I've got your attention, might you be interested in a little information? It'll cost you, but it's well worth the investment.
Tell me or the underside of my boots.
Whoa, simmer down. I'll tell you, I'm a gambler and a scavenger. I've made some cash from gambling and some cash from reclaiming goods that are no longer being used. Now, do you want my help or not?
What's going on?
Oh, lordy, lordy. You haven't heard of the Boomers? What rock have you been living under? They're a bunch of artillery-slinging, grenade-lobbing odd jobs camping out in Nellis. Wander into their territory and you're as good as mincemeat.
How do I get past?
There is a way, and I'll tell you. For a little wager.
What?
Well, I know the secret to get past. If you give me the caps, I'll tell you. If you make it back alive, I'll double your money.
Deal.
Okay, here you go. That page has the details, but it's all in the timing as you move from building to building. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember, there's 600 caps in it if you make it.
Alright. Wait here.
You got it, boss. Hi there.
Wait here.
Okay, boss.
Wait here. Key to avoiding the artillery is to move from building to building up the northwest side of town toward the front gates. Stick to the high cover in the northeast corner of the two buildings and make a beeline for the gates. There's no trading tunnel that enters the area from the south. No one's ever come back out of there to say it is safe. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, they're shooting at me. Ow, ow, ow. Oh no! Alright, round one did not go so well. Go, 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 go! stopped firing.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
It's all in the timing.
But I had you zeroed in the whole time. Nobody's that fast.
Speed force,
Move a
bruh.
muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
Can we move this along?
I said stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
I think I'll be leaving.
Unacceptable. You've made it this far, probed our defenses, seen our faces. Mother Pearl's invitation is mandatory, not optional.
Fine.
Follow close and mind your behavior.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here,
Is
didn't
that a
you?
necklace made of bullets?
I've been waiting a good 5 years for an outsider to come along and visit.
Didn't exactly roll out a red carpet.
Those howitzers of ours aren't just for entertainment, child. Explosive ordnance is what keeps the savages at a distance. Except you. There's something special about you, child, and it was the howitzers that gave you a chance to show it.
And...
Oh, so many ways. Small ones to begin with, so we can get used to what it's like to have a outsider around and about. Should that go well, it maybe you can
savage.
help in big ways, too. We'll have to see.
come on, be honest.
You have to keep in mind that you're our first contact with the outside world since I was barely a woman. Seclusion has kept us safe, but the world around us is changing. Neon lights in the distance, patrolling robots, soldiers. My youngers think our guns can keep out the world, but I think we need to let it in just a little, or become its victim. You're that little bit of the world, child. Welcome to Nellis.
Cool.
You picked a good time to stop by, for we're swimming in problems. Raquel could use help with the bug problem. Duck Argyle.
Side quests, yes.
Or you could just go see Pete at the museum and come and go as you like, help or don't help, I leave it up to you. But I hope you'll show my youngers that not every outsider needs to be blown up.
Come and go as I please. Thank you. So we'll come back to this quest in a bit. In the meantime, got something we gotta salvage right up here.
How are you?
Ah!
Right behind you.
Yep. See, these guys, I believe, were legitimately killed. The other guys, not so much. Let's get our money back. And, move on out of here.
Jumping Jesus on a pogo stick. You're the first one to make it through alive, let alone manage a return trip.
Him?
Yep. Here are your caps. Sorry about that. Poor memory. Here you go. Right behind you, boy.
You, come here. Come here. The Hidden Valley. Here we are.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind?
Here are the tapes.
They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative, and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Bears, because... you know, NCR. The bears. In fact, he's right below it.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
The bears are still hunting.
You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this?
Seriously, especially since I killed everyone
Give this
here.
to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Alright, that's report number 1.
The Caesar has marked you for death,
Ah.
and the Legion obeys. Ready yourself for battle. Hello?
Excuse me for a moment. Oh, man. Let's get the matter modulator. Start healing. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, man.
Retribution.
Okay. Alright, enemies getting a bit ridiculous here. All those plasma shots to the face, really? He's trying to be very sneaky.
Don't take another step if you value your life.
Excuse
What
me?
purpose do you
Did you not
approach?
see me kill those assassins?
Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders. which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Okay, one more. There he is.
Hey. Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Here are their reports.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
Go on.
The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
You're the one with that robot. I was hoping you'd bring him my way. Pretty impressive piece of hardware. I can't say that I've seen anything quite like him before.
Here to fix the air.
So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great.
What?
You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault.
And now it's your turn.
Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly. But I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Search the vaults.
Hey, good to see you again. Have you thought any more about letting me take a look at the logs on your robot?
I have.
How may I assist
You know what? It doesn't matter.
Hey, good to see you again.
Here.
Really? What kind of logs? What kind of data does he have on it?
Enclave research.
Did you say Poseidon energy? I've been researching some Poseidon projects here. Do you think you could leave your robot with me for a few days? I have some materials that I can use to upgrade his armor while he's here.
I'll think about it.
Okay, but I'd really like to take a look at him. Remember, I'll be able to give his armor some extra plating while I've got him here.
I hear the followers of the apocalypse keep knowledge of the old world. Good people, I say.
Now we gotta go scavenge some vaults. How hard could that be? Just some vaults. Next time we scavenge some vaults, how hard could it be? It's not like they're terrifying things or anything.